Hey everyone, Eonin here, and today I'm bringing you my review of QSP's premium model Hawk in S35VN and copper foil carbon fiber. Basic specs on the knife: 2.9 inches of usable fine cutting edge in S35VN, flat ground drop point in full satin. Shiny. Scale length of 4 1/8 inches, a tip to tail length of 7.5, and a weight of 3.88 ounces on my digital scale. This is a liner lock knife running on full ceramic ball bearings. It has full stainless liners in it and a stainless clip, and then, as I said, beautiful, really nice copper infused handle material, carbon fiber with copper infused, just absolutely great looking stuff. This knife is simply a very, very gorgeous looking knife. I mean, gosh, it looks amazing. The fit and finish is great. It's a gorgeous knife. It's drop dead sexy. This carbon fiber is done to perfection. It's exactly the same type of carbon fiber with copper inlays and aluminum inlays that comes on, like, say, the Devo Stout, right? Same stuff, same OEM that makes the Devo Stout QSP. So if you add in solid ergos that the Hawk has, it's a good sized knife. It is, QSP's knives are all known to be a little small, but you can get all 4 of your fingers on this knife in the hammer grip position. You can also move up here where they put the jimping on the bottom or top of the flipper, whichever you'd like to describe, and get a different purchase on the knife and have more space back here. But I think most people will probably use it here, as there's meaningful jimping there and here for your fingers, but you can slide up here if you want and get a little bit more purchase or move up onto the blade, and it feels good in both of those positions. Again, fit and finish on the knife is really good. When you combine the S35VN steel and all the premium materials, you really do have the makings of a premium grade pocket knife. This, by the way, is the second one of these S35 Hawks with the copper infused carbon fiber scales that I've handled. They're both perfect. They're both immaculate in terms of fit and finish and the quality of materials. I like it. It's a simple yet functional type of knife with a functional blade design. It cuts and slices really well. There's no issues with that whatsoever. And the S35VN on this holds a really good edge. Even after some extended use that I put the other model I had through, it still holds up really nice. The pocket clip is good for EDC carry. It's got enough depth on it, and it's pretty long. It's the typical spring clips, you know, type of pocket clip, but it carries very well. The knife is easy to EDC because it's not super large in your pocket. So again, that's a plus. Are there any dislikes with the premium QSP Hawk? I don't know if it's really a dislike, but I kind of feel like this plain polished stainless steel pocket clip is kind of vanilla for a knife like this. It's such a nice looking knife, but yet it has a pocket clip that's kind of run of the mill. And then the other thing is it does have button head screws. I kind of feel like on the knife at this price point, you maybe should get some bevel headed screws, or maybe even a nicer clip that's made out of something a little higher end than stainless steel. But at the same time, like I said, there's plenty of other good stuff in the knife with the S35VN, the scales, and the overall fit and finish of the knife. So let's do a couple size comps for you, just so you can kind of see. I think a lot of people know what the Hawk looks like size-wise, but let's show you a couple knives. Let's show you a knife that's very popular and a ton of people own, the Kvist PE in full tie. And you can see they're similar. This obviously being a sway back knife, it isn't quite as overall long, and it has obviously the cutout here, but there's some similarities in size and generally similarities in the overall sort of pocket clip, and the thickness of the knives is going to be similar, although the variant is smaller. And then a knife that I think fits right into this scale is the Kaiser Gemini. This is the Vanguard variant, Ray Laconico design knife, but this is going to give you a pretty good idea of where this knife falls in. So a little more handle length on the Hawk because it's a little straighter, and also a little bit more overall blade length than you get on the Gemini, but they are comparable. The Gemini is a little thinner and a little shorter knife than the Hawk is. Hawk has good balance, good ergos. Again, you've got a good idea of what the size is. It's a beautiful knife with amazing fit and finish. QSP has definitely been upping their game considerably over the last year or so. This premium Hawk is proof of that for sure. I think this is proof of what they're capable of doing, and obviously we've seen some OEM knives come out of QSP that are pretty spectacular as well. This in-house knife by them definitely fits into that same kind of category. This knife runs about $160 retail. Is it worth that price? I believe it is. Again, I would have liked to have seen a little bit, maybe just a little bit nicer clip on it, but it's certainly worth the price. You may be able to catch it on sale and get it at a lower price point, but it is worth the price that they're asking for it, especially with these materials. I would love to add this particular knife to my collection. I have a Micarta Hawk, which I actually love, in 14C28N steel, but this S35VN with the copper infused carbon fiber would definitely be something I would enjoy having in my knife collection. So there you go, folks. That's all I got for you today. This again was the QSP Hawk, their premium S35VN version of the knife. If you like this, which I did, I would definitely say you could put this on your shopping list. And if you enjoyed the video, think about hitting the like button for me and subscribing for future content notifications. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thanks again as always, and everyone, stay sharp.